G'day guys, my name is Sada, aka Doug, and I'm primarily a PC gamer. I'm 32 years old, I'm from Australia. I'm not sure if you can tell with the accent or not. Um, but I'm not here to talk about my YouTube channel tonight, which by the way is SattaTV. I basically do COD, Minecraft, World of Warcraft videos, and just a couple of other games, just to sort of break up the monotony a little bit. But yeah, again, this is not what I'm here to talk about. It's roughly about midnight here at the moment, and I'd like to thank GSK Chan for letting me post up a video here. Um, I wasn't born with a terminal sickness as opposed to more so a couple of birth defects. And if you want to know exactly what I was born with, it's called bilateral talipes. Bilateral meaning sort of two more than one, both essentially. Basically, my feet were curved on inside, so if you can imagine your sort of big toe turning inwards and then curling back up your ankle a little bit. It's a bit hard to explain, but if you Google bilateral talipes, you'll kind of see what I had. And I had this on both feet. My left foot was and my left and right feet both didn't have any heels, and I had them grafted on when I was a baby, obviously. And my left foot had no ankle, and also my left leg, the Achilles tendon is about 4 or 5 centimeters too short, which is roughly about an inch or so. So my heel on my left leg, is about that far up. Where I fit into all of this is that the doctor that was recommended to my parents for me to have these operations, for it just simply the ability to stand, walk. Now I can walk. I just walk with a bit of a limp. So now some of my friends call me Pimp with a Limp. I actually got in contact with GSK about 2 weeks ago and gave him a quick rundown of my background, and he said, "Sure, let's get a video up." And I've been trying to think of what to say since then, and I haven't really been able to think of anything sort of legitimate to put down that I could sort of write and nut out and mull it over. So I'm just kind of freeballing it a little bit. I made up a video once and the sound wasn't a bit better, so I've taken a good part of that because I really like what I said. So just in the background here, I'm gonna put in a zombies game just for something to look at. So the nut and gritty is essentially I've gone through some major emotional and physical discomforts, especially growing up. A kid in primary school, they're called over here in Australia, elementary, I think they're called in America. I actually went to about 3 different of those primary schools because I was getting teased, picked on, and harassed, etc., etc. I then went up into high school. I'm not sure what it is in America. I think it's called high school again, but I'm not sure. And at that time, I saw a movie with Steve Martin and Daryl Hannah. Now, this movie, it was called, you know what, I can't remember. I'll think of it in a minute. But basically, this movie with these two actors changed my life. Now, this movie changed my life in a positive way. I went from being a little depressed, naive, turn the upper cheek. But there's only so much of that you can take. Steve Martin in this movie played a fire chief who had a really big nose, and he was really touchy about people talking about it, picking on him about the nose. Just the run-of-mill sort of stuff like that. Like, oh, big nose, etc., etc. There was a particular scene at the bar where the quote-unquote bully makes fun of Steve Martin's character. There's a bit of a melee discussion about stuff generally, and then Steve Martin says, grab a dart and whatever you hit, I'll make that many original jokes about myself. And then the quote-unquote bully hits a 20, says, oh, I was a dart champion, blah blah blah. And then Steve Martin character makes 20 jokes about himself, and makes the bully, well, the other guy, look dumb and or stupid to everybody, and everybody was laughing at the bully. So essentially, he's gone from laughing at Steve Martin's character to laughing at the bully. So I took this approach when I went back to school, and the bully come up to me, and I know we all like to think there aren't bullies, but just at the moment, there always are, and it isn't really when I got caught as spastic, retard, hey, look at my foot, and all that sort of stuff. Really, I just was like, why don't you try something like this? And then, I would come up with something a little bit unique. Now, this was a long time ago. You know, things change. So I made the joke about myself, which made his friends laugh at him. Essentially, I made him look stupid. Um, it was a bit of a risk, but I ended up, because he might have wanted to start a fight or something afterwards, but it actually turned out into a positive, and from there on, I actually made him a friend. Well, I'd probably say more an acquaintance. So, um, I did that a couple of times, and word got around that hey, this Doug fella, he actually isn't a bad bloke. Let's not pick at him, and let's work on a spread out. So I pretty much made friends with not just everybody in my year, actually everybody in the whole school. So it went from being pretty shit house to something that wasn't such a bad experience. So especially when I did this at the start of the thing, so the next 5 years was sort of like a normal school with normal issues, all the time. The funny and a positive out of this was, I was always on the swim team, essentially because my feet are a little bit wider than most people, so I've got little swimmers and stuff. So, um, so if there's anybody out there that would just like to have a chat late at night, because I'm always up late night in Australia, which is super late in American time. Send me a message on YouTube. We can get in contact. We can work each other out. I've got Skype. I've got PS3. I don't actually have an Xbox at the moment. I do my thing on a PC and a PSN. My PSN is SattaTV. I need to stress that I'm not a doctor or a psychotherapist, so any opinions that I have is based on my life experiences. Now, I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but I'm almost as old as Woody's gamer tag. I am 32 years old. My birthday's in December. If any of you guys would like any advice on, just or even just to look at things from a different angle, um, I've had the suicide thoughts as well. I've been there and done that, and I just don't like to try and take things the wrong way, and like to work things out the proper way. Yeah. So just going down that path didn't feel right to me. You know. So I would love for you guys to come and check out my channel, um, and just hang out. I've currently got a Black Ops server for my PC subs to play on. I've got a Minecraft server for my subs to play on. I actually got one of my subscribers to help me out. I've actually got two of my subscribers that actually run the server for me. I've also given away of Turtle Beach PX21s, and I wasn't asking for subs or I was asking for subscribers, but I wasn't asking for favorites and likes and views and cartwheels and all that sort of stuff. All I asked for was people sort of interacted with me, like bring up a funny photo or something along those lines. Just it's the interaction. So um, it's like I was saying, it's the interaction that I actually enjoy hanging out with my subs, and like I said, interaction with my subs is why I do this YouTube channel thing. So I've prattled on for a little bit too long here. Hopefully I haven't bored you guys for too long. Um, yeah, it'd be really cool if you want to come hang out, talk about some fun different stuff. So once again, my name is Sada. I run with the Sada TV on YouTube and PlayStation 3. I would really love to hear back some feedback from you guys. So have a great day.